hoping they can't tell them, so they go back to where they came from.
I know they don't belong here.
Oh, no, you didn't. Wonder why that colored lady hasn't arrived to clean my house yet. I also wonder why God gave them such clear complexions and why it takes them so long to develop.
Wrinkles.
But I don't have to worry about it. I'll just sit here and fling my hair because I'm a white girl and I don't know much of anything.
And I'm a black girl and y'all can't tell me nothing.
I'm a white boy and I know everything, but I still need to call another white boy for some more accurate information.
And I need to call a white girl.
What do you mean you need more accurate information about a white girl? Why don't you get more accurate information about a black girl?
Because I already have enough accurate information about myself.
Well, what are you, prejudiced or something?
Hey, it was just a role we were playing.
Well, you don't see me trying to act black.
To tell you the truth, I don't think you could act much of anything.
Alright. Yo, what's up? Alright. Yo, what's good?
What's good?
Today, I'll be a black girl.
Oh yeah? What kind of black girl?
Like Martina Luther King.
Who? Oh, you mean Martin Luther King, the civil rights leader who won the Nobel Peace Prize. The man who said, I have a dream.
That was then. This is now.
Martina, who?
Martin Luther King,
Who?
the civil rights leader.
Oh,
hey,
it wasn't me. I had nothing to do with it.
He's not a cop.
Oh, he's cool then.
The Nobel Peace Prize winner.
Oh, you mean the boxer you saw on TV last night knocking out that guy?
He's not a boxer.
Well, I don't know him.
The man who said, I have a dream.
Oh, you have that dream too, the one where you're running and running, and you can't seem to get anywhere. It's like you're moving in slow motion.
No. Come on, you gotta wake up.
Wake up, wake up! You've got the power! You've got the power! You got the wake up. Midwest 30 South, you gotta stand up. All peace in the West, so you gotta wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up,
Everybody, no more sleeping in bed. No more practice thinking, time for thinking ahead. The world has changed so very much from what it used to be. There's so much hatred, war and poverty. Wake up, our teachers, time to teach a new way. Maybe then they'll listen to what you have to say. They're the ones who's coming up. The world is in their hands. When you teach the children, teach them the best to do. Bring peace, do we mean it? Can you feel it when we scream it out loud? Do you believe that we need it? Do you believe that it could get right? Do you believe that the children of the world deserve a good life? Well, if you give us time to wake up your mind, we can make it better. And I know it might take some time, but we gotta start somewhere. How about you and me? From one thing to the other, they won't have our unity.
Wake up, all the doctors make the old people aware. They're the ones who suffer, catch all the hair. But they don't have so very long before the judgment day. So won't you make them happy before they pass away?
Wake up!
Yeah, we all best in faith. I don't care about the guns you told. Listen to me like you listen to Fahrenheit 9/11. Ain't no time for the second guess. The words I speak,
Wake up!
the ones who sleep, the leadership's fiction. Teach gypsies, teach the kids what's peace. They don't have to worry about the police. We make them run so they don't have to see. Every artist here on this track. We'll make a change here for young cats. This is for everybody white or black. You better go and vote and get up off your back.
Welcome aboard the Celebrity Slip Ship, departing
I'm Miss Anne and I'll be serving you here at the back of the bus. We will be cruising at very high speeds, so shackles must be worn at all times. To secure your shackles, take your right hand and close the metal ring around your left, like so. Repeat the action using your left hand to secure your right. If you're having any trouble bonding yourself, I'll be more than glad to assist. Once we reach our destination, the driver will turn off the shackle up sign, allowing you to stretch and dance around the aisles a bit. But other than that, shackles must be worn at all times.
No shackles for me.
No shackles!
No shackles for me.
No shackles!
No shackles for me.
No shackles!
Ask that you please refrain from call and response singing between the seats, as that sort of thing could lead to rebellion. Shackle up! There is no drumming on the bus. Can you repeat after me? No drumming.
No drumming.
With a little more enthusiasm, please. No drumming.
No drumming.
But I didn't do anything.
That was great. Once we are underway, I'll be around with magazines, and earphones can be purchased for the price of your firstborn mail. If there's anything I can do to make this passage more pleasant, please press the little button overhead, and he'll be there faster than you can say, "Go down, Moses." Thanks for writing Celebrity.
What's the movie on this bus?
I'm sorry, movies are shown only on preferred routes.
No movie. I get shackled and there's no movie? But you got the key, right?
I don't have the key, you've got the key.
You got the key, right?
I don't have the key, you have the key.
Oh yeah. I had the key the entire time.
The neighborhood was never the same after the riots. They changed my world forever. Suddenly, my preppy clothes, the furniture in our house, my piano lessons became things that separated me from the kids moving into the neighborhood. The white people had moved out overnight, selling those big, old, beautiful homes for peanuts, and our black friends who didn't own their homes moved away. They said to areas where the schools were better. Look, none of us is born knowing the best way to live in a place as racially loaded as America. I'm no authority, but I pretty much know where all the potholes are, if only because I've fallen them so many times. The funny thing is, I grew up thinking black people ruled the earth. The new families who moved into the neighborhood were different. Just a mother and 2, 3, or 4 kids. If there was a father, he was usually the father of one of the kids. The youngest one, not the whole family. The new families had several different last names taped to their mailboxes. They ate things I'd never heard of, like mayonnaise sandwiches.
I owed my inverted worldview to 2 contradictory sources. I went to a big university lab school, which was cool, but I had to walk through the hood to get there. At school, most of the black kids were way richer than I was, and their parents were all famous for something and got to be speakers at school all the time. And I always figured, wow, if there's a speaker at school and it's your mom or dad, that's power. But on the way to school, the gangs ruled. And long before I learned the abstract power of money, politics, and prestige, I understood the power of I could get my butt kicked.
At first, it was just 1 or 2 girls who would pick on me and threaten to beat me up after school. Then the gang of girls wanting to fight grew. I was dealing with a new threat every day. I was learning to live with the permanent fear of being attacked. I tried to make friends, but when I asked if they wanted to play jacks on my porch or offered to let them play with my Barbies, they called me white girl. I never got what they called me white girl. My grandfather organized postal workers to go to the march on Washington. He always told me that we were all in the same boat together. Until the neighborhood changed, I didn't know differences existed among blacks.
So what's my place? If Malcolm X had known me, would it have made a difference? Even in my own mind, I'm still so far from being a model white person. And even if such a description is proper, I've yet to meet anyone who can fill it. I was, after all, born biking with my back to the wind. And I know that hanging a U just to see what it's like doesn't redress any kind of karmic balance. Anyway, I don't have time to think about it. I'm spending all the energy I've got just trying to get through each day without being paralyzed by a million depressing moral dilemmas.
When I was little, the Lone Ranger was my hero. He had a horse and a sidekick, and he went around righting wrongs and punishing injustice. And I wanted to be like that. And it looked so easy, because you could always tell the good guys from the bad guys from the color of their hats. White for good, black for bad. Simple, right? But I don't know. None of the guys in my neighborhood ever wore cowboy hats, and even if we did, I'm not sure what color hat I would get. Anyway, nobody I knew had a horse, and in my neighborhood, you didn't wear a mask unless you wanted to get picked up by the cops. I couldn't be the Lone Ranger anymore, and then I learned that Tonto meant stupid. I didn't want to be the Lone Ranger anymore. But then there was Cosby. He had it made. He had more stuff in his living room than there was on my entire block. And his wife was always out shopping. They were always getting more stuff. And he really looked out for his kids. They would play tricks on him and get away with it. He would say stuff like, I brought you into this world and I could take you out. But he was just saying that though. But then I started to look at all that stuff, and there was just way too much of it. And I told everybody at school that I was going to be a doctor, just like Bill Cosby. And they laughed. By high school, I was really into sports, and I had no shortage of heroes. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. I mean, they were men, right? I wasn't ready for the pros or anything, but I thought I was good anyway. But that wasn't it. It was the image. You gotta be tough, whether you're on the court or not. Build up that rage. Use it against your opponent. Channel your aggression. It's not easy. I get so mad sometimes. Sometimes at things that don't even matter. I try to save it up for the game, but sometimes it's just too much to hold off. But that's what makes you a real man though, right? All that rage, making you strong, making you tough, making you ready to fight. But sometimes it's hard to know who to fight. It almost doesn't matter some days. Like I just have to hit something. Just punch and punch and punch until my mind just shuts off and leaves me alone in my own body. Just hit someone, not caring what color hat they have on. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever be a real man. Sometimes I'm so tough, it's like nothing can touch me. Like I walk in ice. Like I am the ice. So cool. Some days it's not like that though. And sometimes I'm not sure what part of me is the good part. Is the real man the one that wants to hit until he kills something? Or is it the one that wants to stop? Wasn't Martin Luther King a real man? Was it Malcolm X? I'm confused. But you know, I really do need a hat. Hey. Maybe it's okay to be confused. At least for now.
love.